Hello everybody, my name is Michael Wallace. I'm Professor of Agricultural and Food Economics within the school. I'd like to tell you a little bit about our undergraduate program in Food and Agribusiness Management and also highlight some of our research in the area of agricultural and food economics. The Food and Agribusiness Management program is a unique combination of agricultural science modules covering the animal, crop and food sciences with a specialism in business and economics applied to the agri-food industry. Our objective in the program is to provide students with the skills and knowledge for managerial and professional careers in the food production and marketing chain and businesses and organizations that serve it. Our program takes a whole food supply chain perspective from farm to fork, covering the input supply industries through to management of farm production and food processing, then through to distribution and retail and the consumer-facing aspects of food marketing. And this means that there is a breadth of career opportunities available to our graduates in areas such as sales and marketing, in production management, whether at farm level or in the wider food industry, through to roles in finance and accounting, and in areas such as marketing research, along with many other areas. So why do I think that agri-food offers exciting opportunities for graduates? Well, firstly, I would say that the food industry, by necessity, is an expanding sector because of the requirements of meeting the nutritional needs of a rising global population, which is forecast to increase by about 50% by 2050. And at national level, agri-food is our largest indigenous industry and accounts for about 8% of the national economy in employment and output terms. It's a really important sector. It's also a sector that's very outward facing with a global perspective, and that reflects the fact that our agri-food industry exports some 90% of the food that we produce nationally, and those food products are shipped to markets all around the world. In 2019, Irish agri-food exports were around 13 billion euros, and it's forecast that that will increase further to about 19 billion by 2025. So a growing industry with an international perspective. And it's also a sector that is very dynamic, fast moving, and that reflects the nature of our just-in-time supply chains, the fact that we're working with perishable products, the fact that we're dealing with global logistics, and all the issues that arise with those, as well as the requirements of being responsive to customer requirements, not just in terms of quantity, but especially in terms of quality attributes and issues around traceability, transparency, and the sustainability credentials of the food that we supply. So really exciting issues that give rise to lots of opportunities for graduates. What are some of the key research areas in agri-food economics? Much of our research focuses on the evaluation of agricultural, food and environmental policies as they impact on the agri-food sector. So that includes, for example, assessing the effects of reforms of the EU Common Agricultural Policy, the potential impacts on agricultural commodity markets, farming incomes, or aspects of national policy such as measures to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from agriculture. And we also do analyses of specific events such as Brexit or the most recent COVID-19 pandemic and the potential economic impacts on the agri-food sector. An important area of our research focuses on the analysis of the performance of farming systems in terms of profitability, technical efficiency and environmental impact. And much of that work explores the effects of areas of technical innovation or management strategies at the farm level and how they impact on specific measures of performance at the farm level. Some of my colleagues are involved in developing measures of sustainability at the farm level, and that includes the development of metrics or indicators for sustainability across the three dimensions of economic, environmental and social sustainability. We also do specific subsector type studies, perhaps focusing on an area like the beef industry or the tillage sector. And those types of studies will often involve the structure, conduct, performance paradigm in economics. And that will include evaluating the organizational structure of the industry and how that has evolved, through to the impacts of that structure on the conduct of businesses and how they compete with one another, and then in turn the measures of performance of the sector that arise from those competitive strategies. An important area of our research seeks to improve understanding of food consumer product and service needs and their buying behaviours. So this includes consumer studies that evaluate current market trends for specific product areas, for example, like in meat areas of meat consumption, or seek to evaluate consumers' willingness to pay for particular new product innovations or product attributes. And obviously that information helps businesses better understand consumer requirements and market demand.